I started my business in 2020 and was very quickly able to fully book out my services for 1 year in advance, all without strategies, launch plans, hardly using social media. How did I do it? You're about to find out. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Kiarna Jayne, for those of you who do not know me. Today I'm going to be sharing all about how I manifested my dream business and dream business scenario of fully booking out my services for 1 year in advance, all without the use of social media strategies, launch plans, 1,000 followers, all the things you think you need to have in order to have a successful business. I'm going to prove you wrong. In fact, I was able to sign my first client while on a 3-month social media break. So yes, that meant that I wasn't even posting and I wasn't even sharing. What I was in fact doing was working on my internal world, my belief system, and my energy. So at the very beginning of my business, I decided to listen to my intuition, which at the time didn't make logical sense, but now when I look back on it, I realized that I had to strengthen my soul message, which I'll talk about in a minute. And I took a 3-month social media break. So within this 3-month social media break, I was able to work on my limiting beliefs, going against all the things that I felt like I had to do. Like I said, like have 1,000 followers in order to sign my first client, as well as working on my worth, which then made me realize that my authenticity was the biggest strategy there ever would be. And if I worked on that and strengthened that and showed up with that energy, I was going to be able to magnetize my ideal clients, which I was. So when we start our businesses to get away from the whole paradigm that we experience within our 9-to-5s. So when we start our businesses and we fall into the trap of believing we have to build our business in a certain way, we're already going against the reason why we started our businesses in the first place. And the reason why we do this, and we start to get overwhelmed with how to grow our business, we start to think we have to follow strategies that don't even feel good to us, and we start becoming burnt out and overworked. It's because we don't allow ourselves the space in order to actually challenge our beliefs around how we have to build our business. So within this 3-month social media break, I was able to challenge all those beliefs. I was able to go against what seemed logical. So I had the space to create the impossible. Now, I would say that there are 3 main components that went towards creating a business and magnetizing my ideal clients within this way. And the first one was obviously like working on my belief system and my thoughts and my beliefs about myself and my worth, infused with the second process, which was infusing it with manifestation. And I know that's why a lot of you guys are here. So when I talk about manifestation, I always believe that in order to actually manifest what you desire, you have to conjure the feeling within your body of what it feels like to have what you want. For example, if you want to manifest a 5k paying client, you have to actually feel in your body what it's like, or what it is like to have that client. So it's almost like tricking your subconscious brain that you already have it, which then quantum leaps you into the reality that you're trying to manifest and collapses time so that you manifest your desire quickly. So when you are able to fully embody that trust and that faith that you already have what you want, you are then able to open up space and allow yourself to receive downloads and inspired actions that will take you from point A to point B. Now, one thing I have to say is this might not be possible or as easy if you have those limiting beliefs that you don't actually attend to at the start. So sometimes if you try and go into manifestation, you might get resistance because there's a part of you that believes all these limiting beliefs, and this might be that you have to show up 7 days a week on Instagram in order to be worthy of receiving that result. Or this might show up in the way of like having to believe that you have to have a website and you have to have a launch strategy in order to get those clients, which will give you that result. So again, by going back to the beginning and working on your limiting beliefs and what you actually believe you have to do in order to grow your business will make this second component so much easier and so much more in alignment with what you're trying to create. So in result of working on my belief system and infusing that with manifestation, I was then able to strengthen my soul message. So my soul message, what I like to call it, is the energy in which I showed up whenever I did create the content, whenever I did show up on social media. So by setting the intention within the manifestation of what I wanted and then receiving inspired actions, those actions came from a place of so much intent that when I did show up, people felt my energy and they felt drawn to my energy, which then made them feel drawn to my work and then to work with me. So I had people that weren't even following me, maybe see like one post of mine and then immediately be in my DM saying, I want to work with you. A lot of the people that did come to me said that they came to me because they were so attracted to my energy. So the proof is in the pudding. When you embody the worth, the belief and the trust that you need to create the desire that you want in your business, you will start to magnetize the people who are for you. And in fact, I was able to magnetize the right type of clients. So when I say the right type of clients, I really desired to work with coaches and healers, and that is exactly who I attracted. I attracted the people who respected my work, who respected my boundaries, who was able to enhance my business and not take from it, which can sometimes happen if you're not quite 100% intentional about who you want to work with and what you want to manifest, which will come when you gain clarity around the offers that you have, your soul message, and obviously that intent when it comes to manifestation. So as a result of all these 3 components, I was able to fully book out my services for 1 year in advance. Like I said, I had people magnetized to my DMs. I didn't even have to really put out that I was looking for people, because people were just there and they just came to me. In fact, it got to the point where I had to like start turning people away because there were so many inquiries, and I had to start building a wait list of people waiting to work with me. Now that was the dream that I wanted, and that was a dream that I was able to manifest by working on these 3 components. So if you're somebody who has started your business and you're doing all the things and you're showing up on Instagram and you're showing up on social media and you've got a wait list and you've got your website, but you're not quite yet getting the traction that you desire to make and sign your first clients, I am starting to offer a one-to-one private coaching container where we will begin to work together to help you work through these 3 components. So first, we will look at your limiting beliefs and look at the reasons that maybe why you're holding yourself back, the reasons that maybe why subconsciously you're not feeling worthy enough to get clients yet, and why your belief system is going against you. For example, I felt like I had to be showing up on social media for a year in order to then get my first client. That's not the case. I signed my first client within 2 months of starting my business. So it really is possible. And then we will work on strengthening your authentic self and your soul message, which when you show up with that will magnetize your dream clients and will get people in the energy of, oh my gosh, I need to work with that person. And then obviously just creating a unique way in which it feels aligned for you to show up for your business without feeling overworked or burnt out or following things that don't even feel good to you. You created your business for abundance, for joy, for freedom, and that is exactly what we'll be able to create within this coaching container. So if that is something that sounds interesting to you or you're interested in it, please give me a follow on Instagram. My DMs are open. I'll leave the link in the description down below. I am so excited to support the souls who feel called to this offer. And I really hope that this has been helpful and insightful about how you get to create business your way. You get to sign clients in a way that feels good to you and fully book out your services exactly in the way that I did. Also, let me know in the comments if you have realized that maybe you have some limiting beliefs that are stopping you from gaining the success that you need, and comment them in the description down below. I hope this has been really helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.